Haven't done one of these in a little while. I think most of us, well, I certainly find it hard to say no, and it's in my character to say no to something. I just want to do things, help, and even when I can't, yes, and then kind of drain that energy. However, certain, I think, there comes points in your life where you've just got to say no, and it's not about ego. It's not about whether it's necessarily it's right or wrong. It's about standing that ground and believing in what you've done, what you've offered, what you've put on the table, and making that decision and saying no. And you're probably going, what are you talking about? It doesn't matter the context right now. From my perspective, in everything there's a level of trust, and if that trust is not shared, sometimes you've just got to say no and make it clear. Well, why is there no trust? What is it that people have not worked through? With in a business context, if you want to put it, why go through these things, hide things from people, or you do things and it just doesn't make sense to me. So sometimes you've just got to draw that line and say no, and let it be. And there's this thing about quality, once you say no, what happens? And my concern is I always worry the person is going to feel. How is it going to affect that person? How's it going to detriment their actions and their life? And perhaps sometimes the lesson is in it for them by you saying no, not necessarily by you doing it to harm them, not necessarily by you doing it to gain anything in particular, but sometimes that no needs to be said so they understand that you're there as well. You're a human being. You acknowledge them, they acknowledge you. It might make it difficult for them. Again, you're probably going, what are you on about, Harsha? And it doesn't make context, right? Just want to share that. If you're not comfortable with saying no, if you want to see the level of trust around you, stand your ground, draw your boundaries, respect the people around you, of course. You don't have to be like that. You can still be nice to people and love them. Send out love. And sometimes people just got to learn to trust. That's it. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to the next one of these intimate chats where we speak about things you're probably about and go and scratch your head and start thinking yourself about things. Deep and meaningfuls, always fun. And I'll catch you next time.